Hello and thank you for tuning in to my next smartwatch review. Today we have the Aolon Watch Curve. So what I will do is take this out of the box, show you what comes out of the box, and then go away and charge it up fully and then wear it for multiple days and then come back with my full, fair, and honest review. So we have an instruction manual here. A little QR code for the app and pairing it, and it's an easy to read user manual, so I will give it credit for that. It comes with a charging cable, and this will be the magnetic type that snaps on to the back of the watch. And now we have the watch itself. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here so you can get a look at this. It's a curved body, all right, a curved screen. I kind of like the looks of it. I'm going to press the button and see if there's any battery life out of the box. And yes, it is coming on. Let me check to see if there are any more protective covers to peel off. And yes, there's one across the back, across the sensors here. It's going to leave a little adhesive residue there. I'll get that off before I charge it and wear it. But this is what the watch looks like. It will look pretty decent on the wrist, I think. Okay, so that's what it looks like out of the box. Let me go charge it up, wear it, and then come back with my full, fair, and honest review. Okay, so let's get into this watch after a few days here. First, I'm going to swipe down to get into settings. I'm going to turn that brightness all the way up. Even though I had it on its lowest setting, it was still pretty easy to see. Then I'm going to go into my display settings here, whoopsie, and where it says sleep, I'm going to turn this up to 30 seconds. That means that's the amount of time the display will come on and stay on before it automatically turns itself off. And you'll notice I usually have that turned down as low as it will go. In this case, it was 5 seconds, and I usually turn down the brightness as low as it will go when I wear these, just to save as much battery life as possible. We get to the main screen. We have a nice little comprehensive display here. You see the power, the battery life left in your battery, 79%, and I'm on day 4. Your mileage walked for the day, your estimated kilocalorie burn, your number of steps, and your heart rate in beats per minute with, of course, the current time. If we swipe, it will give you your sleep from the night before and give you some deep and light sleep analysis. More on that when we get into the app. This watch will do blood pressure. For SpO2, it actually uses the red diode. This has both red and green diodes, and again, you usually only find that on kind of the upper end of the cheaper watches. If they're really cheap, they only have green diodes. If they're a little bit higher quality, they have the green and red diodes. And then here it will give you your weather, not only for today, but the next 6 days. So it gives you basically a 7-day forecast, which is really nice. Now it pulls this in from your smartphone when tethered via Bluetooth, but it stores that information in there. Here is your heart rate. Here's your activity kind of visualization for the day in terms of kilocalorie burn and steps and estimated distance traveled. And that gets you around the horn there. If we swipe up, we get to our messages. When tethered via Bluetooth, low energy with your phone, you can get your text messages pushed right to your watch. That works fine. And then similarly, if we swipe from left to right, we get into a little shortcut mode here. We can get into the call feature, where this will make Bluetooth calls from the watch when tethered to your phone via Bluetooth low energy. It's got a built-in speaker and microphone. I'll show you that in a few minutes. But other than that, you know, it's got brightness settings, different watch faces you can look at here. I think that one is my second favorite one. And there's just, you know, a lot of things. Do not disturb mode, low power mode, and, you know, system settings, about. And here's your about, and you see it is the Aolon Curve Smartwatch. And they call it the Curve because this watch does actually have a curve to it, but it's maybe not as radical as you might think. It does kind of contour your wrist a little bit. You'll see it is curved. It's got a 2.01 inch curved screen that's 240 by 296 pixels. And it's not the highest resolution display I've ever seen. If you look really carefully, it will pixelate ever so slightly, but it's still easy to read, and I like it, all right? Here we can get into the activities. There's your sleep, your heart rate, your phone call, exercise. There's got some exercises built in where it'll basically give you the time engaged in that activity, estimated kilocalorie burn, exercise records, blood pressure, blood oxygen saturation, that's SpO2. This also gives you an indication of your stress level, and I'll throw it on my wrist and demonstrate that for you in a minute. There's the weather, there's your messages. It's a remote trigger for your camera on your phone when tethered via Bluetooth, so you would press the shutter here and your phone would take a picture. It's got a music player. Again, it just controls the music player on your phone when connected via Bluetooth. Some relaxation exercises, AI voice recognition. I don't use that. It's got the timer. It's got an alarm clock. It's got a stopwatch. It's got 28-day cycle tracking. It's got a world clock. Find your phone feature. If you misplace your phone and you're connected, you can press that and your phone will make a noise to help you locate it. Calculator, some games here. I don't play games on a smartwatch, but they're there if you want. And then back to settings. So let's go look at the app, and I'll come back with my full, fair, and honest review. It should be said this guy is IP68 waterproof. 22 millimeter strap. A lot of people ask about the strap size. This is 22 millimeters, 300 milliamp hour battery, and I've liked it these past 4 days. It's a smart looking watch, and I'm very pleased with it. Let's go look at the app. The app here is called DaFit, or DaFit, D-A-F-I-T. It gives you your step count for the day. It gives you your sleep from the previous night, and you can go back and look at the previous days and weeks and months. It gives you analysis of deep sleep, light sleep, and REM sleep. It gives you a sleep quality score, which is kind of nice. Here is your heart rate, and you can set intervals for it to automatically measure. I think I have this set for 30 minutes. Here is your full day heart rate that I just talked about, and oh, it's not, there we go. Now it's reacting. We've got our blood pressure measurements. I find the blood pressure to be a little bit high for me, but it does take a blood pressure measurement. It is not a medical device, so don't trust this. This is for reference only. Think of this as kind of establishing a baseline and correlating this to a known blood pressure, so you can monitor whether this is going up or down. But if you have any questions, get a real blood pressure measurement taken. Here's your blood oxygen saturation. Now, it does not do this automatically in the background. You have to take this one manually, either through the app or through the watch. So that's on demand only. And here is a stress measurement. And again, you can see where you fall in the relaxed to normal to stressed zones here. It's some combination, I don't know, of heart rate and HRV. I don't know exactly how they're measuring this, but it's a nice little indication of how much stress you're under. Weight, you would obviously have to input that. And intake reminders, you can set reminders to drink water and get up and walk if you so wish. There are, watch faces in here. There's a watch face gallery with plenty more to choose from. And you can choose which notifications to send to your watch. There's a lot of them in here, and some basic stuff. But the app is pretty good. Let me give you my final thoughts. Now, this watch is currently selling on Amazon for $49.53. It is selling on AliExpress at a special promotion right now for $13.37. And right now it's available on Temu for $22.39. Now, I would not say this is a $50 watch, but if this has the features you're looking for under 40 bucks, under 35 bucks, especially under 20 bucks if you can find it, I'd say it's a fantastic deal, value for the money. And if I have links and a promo code, I'll drop that below. But I'm very happy with this watch. I would say it's a winner in the value end, the budget end of the smartwatch range. Check it out. It's the Aolon Curve Smartwatch. You can change the watch faces by spinning the dial here. Now, this channel is primarily about my kayaking adventures and my high-end kayak company. I build high-end racing and fitness kayaks, but I do these smartwatch reviews, A, because they're a special interest of mine, and B, because I enjoy doing them and they help support this channel. Now, I did buy this watch with my own money, and by my own money, I mean your money, the money I generate through YouTube commissions and ad earnings. And I invest that right back into this channel. So I'd like to bring more and more smartwatches to you, but I feel it's important to let you know when I buy them with my own money and when a company sends them to me for free. Come check me out at davethekayaker.com. Check out my fitness tracker and smartwatch review playlist on YouTube. You'll see well over 120 smartwatch reviews there. And until next time, be safe, be healthy, and stay fit.
When you want an extraordinary racing kayak made in the finest American tradition, or maybe just own a piece of American kayaking history, you want a West Side Boat Shop kayak, now available from davethekayaker.com. West Side Boat Shop kayaks. The tradition continues.